An old-fashioned crime thriller, you say? Color me intrigued. What is going on, everybody? Tom Chattelbash here, and if you love movies and TV like I do, then rest assured you are in the right place. And without further ado, let's review the new crime thriller Crime 101, starring Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, and Halle Berry. Now, Crime 101 centers on a thief, played here by Chris Hemsworth, who is gearing up for a multi-million-dollar heist. He's untraceable, he's a ghost, he's very good at what he does, and then one day he crosses paths with Halle Berry, who's at a crossroads as this insurance broker, and he's able to convince her to be a part of this heist and help him do what he does best. And we have a seasoned detective on their trail, who's played here by Mark Ruffalo, who wants to put a stop to the crime that they're planning. Now, if there's one thing you need to know about me, is I love me a good old-fashioned crime thriller. It's the kind of movie we just don't really get much of nowadays, especially in theaters. So when I saw this one coming around the bend, my ears were perked up. I was very excited to check this one out, especially since it comes to us from writer-director Bart Layton, who previously gave us films like The Imposter and American Animals, which I think is super underrated. Crime 101 is exactly what I wanted it to be. It's an old-fashioned crime thriller that feels like it's straight up ripped out of the 90s or even early 2000s, a movie that I'm so happy I get to see in theaters, and a movie that you should absolutely have on your radar because this is a really great, rock-solid crime thriller. Now, Layton has assembled a murderer's row of talent here. I mean, not only do you have Hemsworth and Berry and Ruffalo, but you have Barry Keoghan, you've got Nick Nolte, Corey Hawkins. I mean, you have an amazing cast here, and thankfully, no one is wasted. Everyone's bringing their A game, everyone's got some really solid material to work with, and it's great to see. Hemsworth from the trailers, you're thinking to yourself, okay, he's playing another cool character where he gets to be light and breezy on his feet, he gets to be effortlessly charismatic. He basically gets to be a Chris Hemsworth character. No, this is a much different performance from Chris Hemsworth, and I think that he's showing a lot more versatility than people give him credit for here. He's playing a character that, yes, on the surface is this really talented, good-looking, suave thief, but underneath that very flimsy facade, he's someone who is very insecure, who is very unsure of himself, and the way that Hemsworth is able to channel that into his performance with his mannerisms, with his posture, with even the timbre of his voice is incredible, and I genuinely think this is one of the best performances he's ever given, and I really would like to see him tackle more material like this so that we could see more shades of his palette, if you will. If this movie showcases one thing, it is that he is far more than a thunder-wielding Marvel hero. And the supporting performances from, Berry and Ruffalo, they're great. Ruffalo is just born to play a police detective. I mean, he's done it so many times, but he's always able to find a new way into a character like this and show us a different kind of detective we haven't seen before. And I love his performance in the movie. He's always great to watch as a detective. But Berry is delivering one of the best performances she's given in years. She gets some really great material to work with. I love her scenes with Hemsworth where you're really able to see someone who can see right through his facade, who can see who he really is, and still decides to maybe or maybe not partner up with him because her life is kind of not going where she wanted it to be and her career is kind of stalled. And then you have Barry Keoghan, who's one of the most wonderfully unpredictable performers out there, and he just gives an explosive, unpredictable performance here that I loved from start to finish. I love him as an actor, and I just feel like he continues to showcase what an amazing talent he is. I mean, he's just been on this incredible run. And then you have the film itself, which, let's talk about the visuals here of just how this film looks. It's sad that I have to say this sentence in 2026 as a compliment, but I love that this movie looks and feels like a film. It's shot on location, there's practical stunts and set pieces being done here. This is a film that is tactile, grounded, visceral, and also it is gorgeous to look at. I mean, the color grading, the cinematography, the really precise camera work from Bart Layton here, it's all really well done, and it just makes for a really handsomely made film that has, shades of Heat and Collateral, even Drive. It's just very visually immersive, and it's great to see the city of Los Angeles look and feel like a compelling character in and of itself again. And Layton's script is really solid and tightly plotted. I think that he does a great job balancing all the different characters. You have all these colorful, eclectic characters populating this movie and adding to its very moody tapestry, and I think he gives everyone something to do, everyone something to shine with, and I really appreciated that. Now, is this a crime film that reinvents the wheel? No, there's a lot of facets that are relatively predictable. There are some conveniences that I didn't really love. I do feel like this movie overstays its welcome a little bit. It's almost 2.5 hours, and sometimes you do feel that length or feel like it's kind of spinning its wheels sometimes, unfortunately. But the performances, the direction, the storytelling, the atmosphere, it's going to keep you engaged. Even when things start to stall a little bit, it's still going to keep you glued to the screen. And like I said, this is just a wonderfully old-fashioned crime thriller that we just don't get nearly enough of anymore. And to see this on the big screen was such a treat. And the crowd that I saw it with, we all really enjoyed this one. And I think we were all very pleasantly surprised by how good it was. And this just continues Leighton's winning streak as a director and as a writer. And I really hope there isn't as big of a gap between this film and his next film like there was between American Animals and Crime 101, because I really do feel like he is a really exciting singular voice in filmmaking right now. And I just want to see more from him. I can't wait to see what he does next, especially because this was his first fully fictional feature, and I think he crushed it and knocked it out of the park. So in the end, I'm gonna give Crime 101 4 out of 5 stars. Definitely one of the best films of the year so far. I think if you're in the mood for a really fun, old-fashioned crime thriller with a really stacked cast that's utilized well, check out Crime 101. I think you'll really enjoy it. I know movies like this, they always get classified as dad movies, and I freaking hate that. It's just a damn good movie that, yes, dads will definitely enjoy, but a lot of other people will enjoy. So let's stop classifying good crime thrillers as dad movies, okay? Okay? So that is my take on Crime 101. If you check it out this weekend, I know there's a lot coming out this weekend. I mean, you've got Crime 101, you've got Wuthering Heights, you've got Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, you have Cold Storage. I mean, you have a lot of movies vying for your attention at the box office this weekend, but I implore you, seek this one out, give it a chance, especially on the big screen. I think you might enjoy it. And if you do check it out, let me know in the comments what you think of the movie. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Do you think it's just okay? Let me know down below. And until next time, everybody, I'm Tom Chattelbash, YouTube's most reliable movie critic.